The morning sun had only begun to rise above the savannah, washing the land in the first pale glow of gold and amber. Mist clung to the tall reeds along the riverbank, curling in soft tendrils as if reluctant to leave the cool embrace of night. The river, broad and deceptively calm, wound like a sleeping serpent through the wilderness, a place of life and death intertwined in eternal balance. A lioness stood at the water's edge, her tawny coat glistening under the growing light. Behind her, two small cubs pressed close to her hind legs, their fur damp from the dew, their eyes wide and uncertain. Hunger had driven her here. The plains behind were dry and cracked from weeks without rain. Herds had migrated toward this river, and where the herds went, the lions followed. But today, the river was no friend. The lioness lowered her head, nostrils flaring, reading the invisible messages the wind carried: water, mud, fish, and something else, something older, colder. She hesitated, claws flexing in the damp soil. The cubs mewed softly, sensing her unease. The crossing was dangerous, but staying meant thirst and starvation. She stepped into the river. The surface rippled around her paws, cool and deceptively gentle. She waded deeper, muscles rippling beneath her sleek coat, her movements careful but resolute. The cubs followed, splashing clumsily behind her. The sound of water in tiny paws broke the still silence. Birds erupted from the reeds in startled flight, wheeling across the brightening sky. Halfway across, the current strengthened. The river's mood shifted, its flow deepened, whispering of hidden power. The lioness turned her head to encourage her cubs, but her gaze caught something, a shadow sliding beneath the surface, smooth and deliberate. The water bulged. Then stilled. The lioness froze. Ears erect, eyes locked on the disturbance. The cubs whimpered, paddling frantically to stay near her. Every instinct screamed danger. She pivoted sharply, pushing one cub with her muzzle, urging them toward the far bank. The shadow came again, closer this time, breaking the rhythm of the river's current. A trail of bubbles rose and burst silently at the surface. Then, movement. A massive form erupted from below with a roar of water and violence. The crocodile's jaws, wide and ancient, clamped down where the lioness had stood a heartbeat before. Water exploded into the air, droplets glittering like shattered glass in the morning light. The lioness leapt backward, claws thrashing against the surface, her powerful hind legs kicking up foam. The cubs were thrown apart by the force of the wave. The river became chaos, spray, snarls, and the churn of a predator's assault. The crocodile lunged again, tail whipping through the water like a club. The lioness struck back, slashing at its armored